Now, with our interview with the brother of Paul Whelan. He's the American ex-Marine who's been imprisoned in Russia for more than 3 decades, for more than 3 years, I should say, convicted of espionage. Whelan has consistently claimed his innocence. This is the first time that we're hearing from the Whelan family since Secretary of State Blinken revealed that the U.S. has offered a prisoner swap to bring Paul Whelan and WNBA star Brittney Griner home to the U.S. David Whelan is joining us now live. We know it is very early for you out there on the West Coast, David. Thank you so much. We really wanted to hear from you and just get you and your family's reaction to the possibility of this prisoner swap.
Thanks for having me. Our reaction is a little bit of hope. The offer that the U.S. government has made and extraordinarily made public is super. Hopefully the Russian government will take the concessions that have been made and allow Paul to come home.
Did you have any idea that this was happening? Has anybody from the administration reached out to you recently about this?
We speak to people in the State Department and the National Security Council on a regular basis, but not to this level of detail. I think we were all taken by surprise yesterday when the announcement was made. And it's nice also to know that the offers are being made, that perhaps this is the only one that's been made public, but there may have been other offers made in the past by the U.S. government. And
how, because, you know, the Secretary of State said that this has been in the works for a few weeks, this potential deal. Is that encouraging or is it discouraging that it's been weeks that they've been having this offer out there to the Russians?
We have been working on this for over 3.5 years. Paul's been detained for 1,300 days. And so a couple of weeks really don't seem that long in that perspective. It obviously must have taken them quite a while even to make the offer in June. So it means that they've been working on these sorts of issues for many months, both the offer that was made in June and then the executive order that is a deterrent against wrongful detentions that the president signed in early July.
And you said it best, David. It's been so many years, 3 years, that your brother and your family have been going through this. With the attention that Brittney Griner has received for her case, has this helped bring new attention to your brother's case, do you think?
Absolutely. Ms. Griner, her supporters, her advocacy on her own behalf, her supporters' advocacy has been very gracious in including Paul's case and calling for both Ms. Griner and Paul's freedom. It's been a huge help for someone like Paul who doesn't have the same celebrity. Really, there are so many Americans who are in wrongful detention around the world. Anything that raises awareness about those cases and Paul's in particular for our family is hugely appreciated. Yeah,
we were talking about the school teacher who has also been wrongfully detained, and so many others. And you and everyone, you always have been very kind about not just talking about your family members, but thinking about what other families are going through who has someone who is wrongfully detained. Have you had any contact? Are you able to have contact with your brother, David?
I'm not, no. I haven't spoken to Paul since October 2018, but my parents are able to speak to him on a pretty regular basis. They spoke to him a few days ago, and when they speak to him again, they're going to be able to tell him about Secretary Blinken's statement.
And how your family, your parents, his condition, does he share how he's doing?
Yes, I'm sure he doesn't try and worry our parents. We do worry about his condition. He's in a labor colony in Russia. The food's not great. The environment's not great. He's lost about 20% of his weight since he was arrested. We know that he is not being given proper nutrition because that's the normal diet in a Russian prison. And we have to supplement that with quarterly packages of dried fruits, nuts, things like that to try and make sure he stays healthy.
Oh, is he your twin brother?
He is.
Just tell us about him. Let people know about your brother, David.
I think most people who know Paul would say he was kind. He has a very large sense of humor, a loud laugh that sometimes startled our kids when he was first around them. And I think he got into trouble for his kindness. He went to Russia to help a fellow Marine who was getting married there. And then was entrapped by another friend. So unfortunately, his friendships and his kindness have in some way contributed to this problem.
Oh my goodness! And he has maintained from the very beginning his innocence. David, thank you so much. Our best to you and the entire Whelan family. And as you know, we're thinking of all those families who have someone that is being wrongfully detained abroad. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
All right, you take care. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here. To get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.